Dead bugs. So for dead bugs, we're lying on our back and we are going to squeeze our low back down. This is really key for this movement here, is keeping the low back squeezed into the ground as hard as we possibly can. Think you got a lot of bugs underneath your back and you don't want them going anywhere. So squeeze that low back down and don't let those bugs go anywhere or else they're going to crawl over and bite you. So squeeze that low back down. Your arms are up, your legs are up here. So get in this position first and then squeeze that low back down as hard as you possibly can. Your opposite hand and your opposite leg are going to go down at the same time. So we're dropping them down, still keeping that low back engaged. My other hand and my other leg are staying in position as I come back up. And then I switch, opposite arm, opposite leg now. I try to tap the ground and then I come back up. Now, we scale this by not going all the way down if I can't keep my low back down. So, for example, if I got to here, my low back starts to come up, then I'm going to stop just before that so I can keep my low back engaged and then come back up. Down, my low back, let's say, comes up here. I go back a little bit and I stop there on each one of my reps. The key is getting the low back down and engaged so we can keep our core engaged. The goal is not to touch the ground off the bat. The goal is to keep the core engaged while we're moving opposite limbs. So be careful here that as we're moving, we're not dropping those other hand and other leg in order to allow us to create a better contraction through the low back here. Keep them stationary in order to challenge yourself as you drop that opposite arm and opposite leg. And then come back up. So squeeze into the low back, into the core, and coming up. Keeping the head on the ground the whole time. Other thing, make sure you breathe. Some people will hold their breath as they're doing this one. Breathe as you go through this. Useful to think about exhaling as you drop, inhaling as you come up, exhaling, inhaling as you come up. Those are our dead bugs. They're really great for teaching our body how to create midline stability as our limbs are moving around.